Name?
Your Honor.
Your charge of failure to provide proof of completing 120 hours of community service by August 1.
All right, everyone, buckle up, because this docket is about to swing from simple traffic charges to one of the most intense sobriety discussions we've seen in a while. Today's session features defendants facing everything from speeding violations to full-on withdrawal symptoms right in front of the judge. And in true Judge Pope fashion, he's balancing strict legal obligations with surprising compassion. But pay attention, because one defendant's story takes a very real, very raw turn, and the judge's response might be the most human moment of this entire docket. Let's get into it.
That is the charge. This is moving violation causing death. If you plead guilty, you could be given 5 days of jail as a result of this. Do you understand that?
Definitely.
And did you sign an advice of rights today?
Definitely.
Did you read it?
Yes.
Understand it?
Yes.
If you're guilty, you will be giving up all those rights and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to a lawyer. Be happy to provide you with one at public expense if you want one. Would you like a lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Not guilty plea. We'll set you up with a lawyer. Either way, you'll come back in front of me, okay?
Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, that's it.
Yes, sir, and we'll set you up. And we'll talk to the probation officer or whatnot. People again. Reimer Freight Lines, 25T646125. Mr. Lipchick, what do you do for a living?
I can start my own business. I currently got through on property managers.
You're looking good. The reason I asked, you show up with some respect. You got a tie in. Nice to see. Good to see.
I appreciate that.
You're going to plead impeding, right?
Yes, sir.
Responsible or not responsible to that?
Responsible.
All right, please accept it. Original charge dismissed to speeding. 160 is your total. Can you pay that?
Yes, sir.
You're all set. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mansur Hamid M. Rajay El Namr, 25R514256. Your name, sir? Listen, you got to be careful. You can't operate a vehicle in text, okay? You're going to plead to impeding, right?
Yeah.
Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Please don't do that. 195, original charge dismissed. You're all set. Good luck. Thank you. Mr. Granati, we ready on Godfrey? People against Richard J. Godfrey. 25F244515. Good morning, Mr. Granata. How are you?
Peter Bernardo, P7843 with, my name is.
Straight to the point.
How you doing, Mr. Godfrey? Your name?
Richard Godfrey.
All right, so your client pled guilty to disorderly public intox.
Yes, Your Honor.
The plea was to be taken under section 771.1 for 6 months. Have you had a chance to review the report with him?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Godfrey and I reviewed the pre-sentence report, and there are a few things that we would ask the court to consider. First, Mr. Godfrey has already joined up or started participating in AA. He will be attending weekly meetings, from here on out. He has been, he is abstaining from alcohol since our initial hearing about a month ago. And he is on his way to sobriety. He's also consulted with he's gone on the internet and found some resources there to help him with his journey to sobriety. And I believe that he's well on his way there. We would ask the court to, in consideration of the fact that Mr. Godfrey has no past criminal history other than a OWI back in 2018, that the court will And because of his indigency, he's not currently working, he's retired, he's on a fixed social security. That social security benefit has been reduced recently by a couple $100 a month. And we would ask the court to, at all consideration, to either waive or reduce the amount of fines and costs as a result of today's sentencing. We would ask the court also to not follow the recommendation as far as community service. We believe that it's just not necessary as far as punishment for the infraction. And we would also ask the court to consider not following the recommendation as far as an intensive outpatient drug treatment program.
Is there anything you would like to say, sir?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. Is there anything you would like to say?
I'll follow up with the AA. Like I was recommending 3 times a week. I also found a website that has been very helpful.
How do I know you haven't been drinking?
Pardon?
How do I know that you haven't been drinking?
I have not had a drink since I've been here.
Okay, but how do I know that? Because I mean, I never had you test.
I swear to God. I've been going through withdrawals. I've had nausea, vomiting. Tremors are gone. I can barely walk. It's getting better. That website I found that said that my legs will get better again. Okay, diarrhea.
Yeah, we don't need to get that specific. What?
I'm sorry to bring all that up,
Well,
but
that's fine. When are you eligible for Medicare? When do you turn 65?
October 1st.
You signed up for Medicare?
Yes, I have Medicaid right now, which I just
Okay.
a couple of months ago.
How about if he does outpatient treatment? I can live with that in AA twice a week. Any real strong objection to that? Look, I just don't want you to die. You didn't hurt anybody. You fell over. You're drinking too much. That's the only thing. I can cut down the testing for you. They recommend twice weekly, I believe. Yeah, weekly testing. I think that'll make you go broke, to be honest with you. I'm not going to do that, but I want to make sure you're not drinking.
I have not been, and I don't plan. This has been a wake-up call.
Well, that's good. I mean, it really.
But once ago, I went 40 days without a drink, and then, of course, I started drinking again.
Well,
When I
don't.
fell down and then got the citation, I couldn't get back up. If I lay down on the floor here, I couldn't get back up. My knees were shot.
6 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no
I
illegal,
had not did drugs in 4 years.
no alcohol, no illegal drugs, no marijuana, no kratom, no poppy seeds, no CBD oils. So kratom, poppy seeds, and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items with those substances will be deemed a violation. I want to have you submit to chemical testing, PBTs and ETGs bi-weekly for 2 months. If you're clean, I'll make it monthly. Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
So I'm not going to make you do this weekly. I don't want you to go broke. That doesn't mean you have a license to drink. You can't drink. 2 times I want you going to AA per each week, plus outpatient substance abuse treatment.
Where would that be at?
They're gonna explain to you. Probation will set you
Okay.
up. I'm gonna order
I
one.
want AA 3 times a week.
I want you. AA is great. It's a support, but you still need. Listen to me, sir. Sir, AA is great. It's a support group, though. It's not treatment. I'm not going to order intensive outpatient, which would be 3-4 times a week. I'm going to order outpatient, which would be once a week. You do that. 1 day community service. I'm going to order you to complete that by October the 31. I'll go light on the fines for you. 50 fines, 50 costs, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. 2 1/4 probation fees are 120 for a total of 345 plus the screening fee. So your total here is 405. 405. You may be eligible for early discharge. Okay?
Yep.
So if you do everything in 3 months, I don't know that you can get through outpatient, but if you get in there right now, you can. You can apply for early discharge and I'll grant it as long as there's been no violation. Okay?
Do outpatient for 3 months?
You're gonna do outpatient as long as the treatment specialist thinks you should be an outpatient.
Okay,
This is intended to help you. This is not a penalty. Outpatient's not a penalty. AA is not a penalty. Do you have proof that you've been going to AA? Have you had an AA form signed every time?
No, he hasn't actually attended his first meeting. He's basically
I
found.
mentioned you attended. I told you on August 7th to go 3 times a week. Maybe I misunderstood. Why aren't you going?
I've been barely able to walk. I have 3 places, 2 in Rockwood,
John,
1 in,
give him another AA form. Listen to me. If you don't go to AA, you're gonna force me to do something that I don't want to do.
I'm going.
Did you hear what I said? You've ignored that order for a month. Sir,
Yes, sir.
did you hear what I said?
No.
You've ignored my order for a month. You can't ignore court orders or bad things happen.
I'm sorry.
Now, here's where Judge Pope shows exactly why defendants respect him even when he's strict. He explains every condition and every consequence clearly. No alcohol, no marijuana, no CBD, no poppy seeds, and that might sound extreme. But legally, these substances can trigger false positives, which derail probation entirely. And notice his approach. He isn't trying to punish this man. He's trying to keep him alive long enough to recover. But at the same time, he's drawing a line in the sand about ignoring court orders. Viewers, be honest, do you think these conditions are fair and necessary? Or are they too restrictive for someone struggling with mobility and withdrawal?
Can you pay any of this today?
Yes, you're on all of it.
So he's got some money.
Right.
Okay, you pay that today, you'll meet with probation. Start going to AA. Every time you go, you have to have the form signed. Every time you come and meet with probation, you have to bring that with you. If you don't have it, or the dog eats it, or it flies out the window, I'm gonna assume you did not go. Do we understand one another? All right. You gotta get your life in order here, okay? I just don't want anything to happen to you. Do what I'm telling you to do, and I think we can minimize it. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. People against.
Do you want a
Dylan
review date?
Venus. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I'm sorry. I need a review hearing date on this. My apologies.
December, you believe, sir?
We're gonna give me a date and, what do you think,
Yep.
Lisa?
February 26th at 9 o'clock.
If he gets done before then, I'm not gonna have any problem with him meeting or talking to the prosecutor about, the dismissal early.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you very much. Dylan Bemis. People against Dylan Ray Bemis, 25R514-250. Morning, Mr. Hall.
Good morning, Your Honor.
In the end, this entire docket was a masterclass in balanced judging. From straightforward traffic fines to emotionally heavy sobriety cases, Judge Pope applied a mix of structure, accountability, and human empathy. He reinforced that court orders matter, that effort counts, and that compliance really can change outcomes. Cases like Godfrey's remind us how fragile recovery can be, while cases like Thompson's prove that following through leads to real freedom. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.